Hey all, wanted to share an interesting new neuroscience study with you about anxiety. Now, we usually talk about the neurons in the brain when we talk about neural functions like anxiety, but in this case, the study looks at what are called microglia. These are cells in the brain traditionally associated with more of an immune response. They are the cleanup crew that destroys and gets rid of dying neuron tissue or bad misfolded proteins in the brain. In this case, though, the researchers examined a subset of these microglia, specifically called the HOXB8 ones, that just has to do with which gene helps encode them, and found that stimulating them produced anxiety-like behavior in the rats in the study. They use something that's called optogenetics. This is where they use lasers to actually activate certain cells in the brain. And this allows them to alter the cellular activity of the rats while they're alive. And when they activated these cells in the prefrontal cortex, they got kind of obsessive OCD-like grooming behaviors in the rats. And when they activated the same cells in the amygdala of the rats, they got kind of anxious and freezing style behaviors. And what was also interesting is they found that the other non-HOXB8 microglia seem to have the opposite effect. Basically, like there's two complementary systems in the microglia, each doing different things, and you need both in order to maintain a steady, healthy state. Now, whether we can translate this into some kind of medical treatment, that's obviously a long way off, but I thought it was a really interesting study and worth the share.